traders. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. And hello, Mr. Nenad. How are you?
Hello, Darek. Pretty good. Pretty good. Had great trades on oil and gold today. Exactly as planned. Gold, the best trade of the week, definitely. Again, rejection from the bottom. I'm four of my positions that I have 0.30 lots divided in four positions came out perfectly. This is what I did during the live session pending orders with Andre, and later they were executed and it went up exactly as planned. Gold is the best market to trade, definitely. We had the sell yesterday 40.00 retest 39.80 today long 38.95 38.98, so it was really good. So I'm happy today, very happy with gold and oil. Oil is short, but I went gold at the bottom setup. Very good setup from Megatrend Hero. Basically, what we had was ATR low and T89. At the same time, that was confluence. I went long, and that's it. That's for me, gold and oil, definitely the best markets to trade now. Everything else is slow. Yen
Yeah.
cross is also slow today. Euro dollar doesn't move. GBP dollar slow. So gold and oil.
So after so many weeks of forex market, you changed the commodities. I see something new for me.
Well, look, I mean, it at least it moves and gives good profits. Oil.
Why not trade it? Yeah,
Yeah, I trade
definitely.
oil a lot now. Every single day, if I see a setup, I open trade. Gold, couple of trades per day, sometimes five, six. And Forex, yeah, I mean, but it's low. I have Swiss yen. Swiss yen doesn't move a lot. So I don't know what to say. Euro dollar also. Euro dollar is 10 pips for the whole day. This was the price where I was with Andre, and now I see the same price.
Well, I must say that I found another instrument which is tradable is yen. Especially yen pairs are, in my opinion,
Well,
very
yen is
interesting.
great, but today a little bit slow.
But of course, as this is the golden hour, let's say a few words about gold. You remember our sessions before when we were speaking about gold, that gold is creating a double top. It was a situation from, let's say, a week ago. Yeah. 9:40 a week ago, Tuesday. And there was something which reminds us that it could become a double top. And the same day, afternoon, the double top was completed, and they even have fallen lower. So this was the beginning of a typical trend reversal pattern. Double tops are usually trend reversal patterns if the neckline is broken. The neckline they broke, and look what when we take a look now at this, what happened here. Here was the neckline. Okay, they broke it. They made a dip of a size of the pattern. They made a correction and now they are falling lower. And what more, after this double top, we have another interesting pattern. Sorry, not,
Mhm.
I should do a line. And we have a head and shoulders pattern with a double head. It doesn't matter. We have many times such situation. And now we have another neckline. First, we had the neckline from the double top. Now we have a neckline from a head and shoulders pattern. In my opinion, this is not the end of the drop declines. I think that
No.
after a correction, we could expect more declines, at least to this level, 3860. I don't know if this is all. Maybe they'll go lower, but in my opinion, this is a very, very possible scenario. They will continue the declines. And I'm waiting for the moment to open another short position. But at the moment, it's not a sell. I think that we should wait for the correction to continue. On the 1 hour chart, we have the third bullish candle, which means that they are going to push probably higher. This could be an interesting area to start selling. At least that's
What
what
is
I
the area?
expect.
39?
This one here, it's 3970, something like
Exactly
this.
what I have here.
Yeah.
order
So
block, and 21 MMA confluence.
now the question is, should we go with this correction or wait
Nah,
for coming back to the trend? What do you think?
honestly, I have the same level for sell. Yesterday, the 40.00 was taken out, and the retest of 40.00 was excellent to trade. I trade 39.80 because I was late, and then 40 during the night. So basically, I left it for the morning, and I saw the market came lower, made very good profits. I closed it, and now I wanted to go long. So 38.95, 90 was the intraday long. However, this is still a sell. I see sell even further. My main target was almost reached 38.75. That was the target that I predicted a week ago. Actually, when this drop started, that's the time when I said this is the target because that's very strong zone there of support and order block. But I see more declines, very similar to your analysis. I see more declines. I wouldn't be surprised if gold goes to 36.50 to 35 even. Daily EMA is a bit lower. So we continue to sell the rallies as the main trade of, I wouldn't say it's main trade because the trend is down, but I'm not sure that we can reach 39.70. 39.70, very good confluence, uh, but the market is very bearish. And I wouldn't exclude even that it starts moving down from these levels again. So it made a good correction from 38.90 zone towards 39.30 zone. So it's a very good correction. But you know what? It's a downtrend. This is a retracement. I wouldn't leave it. I mean, I already closed my long, so I would like to see a short. But there are two options. Either it starts soon from these levels, 39.25 to 30, or on a pullback, something around 39.65, 39.70. This is the next zone. And I think we should be maybe better is to wait for a sell than to try and artificially go long because the market is already too much. I mean, too much. It's already too high. So longs 39, 38.95, 39.00. That was the zone for longs. But for to go long now, because we expect that the market just might correct itself, it's not good idea, especially because this is strong trend, and we know that these strong trends market tend to reject from 8 moving average. And now we are almost at 8. 8 is maybe 39.28. We are at 25, so I wouldn't go long. No, no way that I would go long now. So longs
Uh,
already closed. For short trades, we need extremes. Gold is always best to trade with the extremes. So buying at the bottom, selling at the top, following mostly the main trend or going counter trend like today. ATR low, order block. That was a very good logical long. That's why I was pretty confident and went with 0.25 lots divided in or 0.30 divided in 4 positions. I was very confident. And I am also confident to sell 39.70. But I don't know if it will happen. It's too low now. Actually, it's not even in the middle. So for 39.70, we need some probably driver. I'm not sure that market can easily now retrace back to 39.70. And
I
that's the
also
problem.
I also
39.30 or 70 is the sell, next sell.
I also think that better selling than uh, planning than going long, and we can be surprised in any moment that they will start falling. So for me, it's wait for the correction to come to an end and then start selling. That's at least my opinion. And you mentioned the 3,660 even, and I
Ah,
must say that I also would agree with this possibility. Look, that if this is our head and shoulders pattern, and this is the size of the pattern, if we believe in statistics, it could fall about $390 from the moment when they break the neckline, and $390 is here,
look at this. Look at this. It's also M.
3,630.
Darek, it's also M. you can put the line from the top to the bottom of one side of M pattern and project the length. Yeah, from the right side, for example, you put it from the blue line to your dotted line. Yes,
This?
that size of a trend line, and then you just move it. Move it. You see, this is the distance from, and what is the distance? You can put a
Well,
trend line, just project it.
from here to here.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. This is the size of Head and Shoulders also,
But that's it.
and we can, and this is what gives
That's
us
it.
3,660. But because we are still live, can you show your charts? What you
Yeah, for sure. Here.
because probably people would like to see your tactics, your strategy.
Here was my strategy. First, I was expecting yesterday break below 40.00. It happened, and then I went for a retest. I didn't wait for any signal. Actually, I was just trading at the level. First, a little bit lower, then another trade was straight from this zone. So this was it. It's a classic breakout retest. I mean, the easiest pattern to trade when you know about order blocks and you know these levels of support resistance. It's pretty easy. Breakout retest. That's the first pattern that I actually learned in trading. When I started to trade, the first pattern how they teach me was like breakout, a retest, continuation. Breakout, a retest, continuation. There was a trader named Hector Deville back then. He was, I think, some Mexican guy or very charming guy, and he was the only one that I was like. He wasn't selling uh, BS. He was talking about some good price action stuff. And from him, I actually learned this breakout retest continuation. Hector Deville, I remember his name. And basically, what is the point? So you have the breakout, you have a retest, and then you have continuation. One of the very good female traders, Reggie Horner, who developed basically the river system herself. She is very famous, Katie Lee and Reggie Horner. They were also talking when mentioning these patterns like the basics of price action, breakout, pullback, continuation, or breakout, retest, continuation. So what we know is that it's something that will always happen, no matter if we are in the 21st or 23rd century. This is the
Mhm.
pattern that has tested and stood all the test of time. So it's the most simplistic and most common one. So you wait for the breakout, wait for a retest, and then you open the trade at a retest. You don't wait for the candle to close. You don't trade like that. You need to enter immediately when it's closed or it's at the level. Now, that was a short trade. My plan was then to go long here. Why? Because if we open 4 hour time frame here, we can see that this is the major level here. And this is what I was mentioning even before I had session with Andre. I mentioned this in last 5 days, guys. This is a scenario for long. Why? Because this is the order block. Very clear order block here. Very strong double top, triple top formation with bearish divergence. So what is the order block by definition? The order block by definition is the most obvious. I'm talking about bullish order block. Bullish order block is the most obvious swing high before the price move down. So we don't have one single candle that shows move down, but we actually had three candles, which is triple top here. So scissor pattern, shooting star, and some sort of doji. So we have very strong order block here. Plus, it's not enough that it's only order block. Additionally, we have the ATR projection low. So this was the ATR projection low, respected to the pip. That was the reason why I went with strong entry there and with bigger risk, because I was very confident that this is going to be a good long. Where to sell? The best sell 39.70. This is also very obvious. Look, this is what we have here, 39.70. But there is a problem there in 39.70. Give me a second. I lost my chart. So here I will put gold. I lost it. Wait, I had all the order blocks there. Okay, now I need to chart again. Here, look. We could even see 33.50. This is what I missed when I said 33.30. So these are two specific spots where we could efficiently trade gold to the downside. Look, this is the zone, but I would probably go with one of them or maybe small scalp or 39.50 or 39.70 stronger trade. This is what I still haven't decided, but this is it. This is it. So market is going to go for a retest probably here, and it's time that we actually go short. Why? Because we have the space from 39.50, let's say, to 38.90, which was the low.